We've been fighting about the same things for years. It's like we're stuck in a loop. Tell me about these recurring fights. What typically happens? I come home from work tired and I just need some quiet time to decompress, but she immediately starts telling me about everything I need to do around the house. Because if I don't say something right away, it never gets done. Then I end up doing everything myself. So one of you needs space while the other needs engagement and help. And instead of finding a solution, you keep repeating this pattern. Exactly. And then he accuses me of nagging and I feel unappreciated and alone in managing our household. And I feel like nothing I do is ever enough, like I'm constantly falling short. What you're describing is what I call your core negative cycle. Every couple has one. It's not about dishes or chores. It's about the deeper attachment needs not being met. What do you mean by attachment needs? When you feel like you're carrying the household alone, what's the deeper feeling underneath? I guess I feel unsupported, like I don't matter. And when you feel criticized as soon as you walk in the door, what's happening for you? I feel like a failure. I can never do enough to make her happy. These deeper feelings of not mattering, of never being enough, these aren't just about your current relationship. They're old wounds being triggered. From childhood? Often yes. Think about it. Did you feel unsupported or invisible growing up? Actually, yes. My mom was a single parent working 2 jobs. She was always exhausted. I learned to take care of things myself. And what about you? Did you often feel like you couldn't measure up? My dad was pretty critical. Nothing was ever good enough. So now, when your partner asks for help, it triggers that old feeling of inadequacy. And when your partner needs space, it triggers that old feeling of being unsupported. So we're not really fighting about chores? Exactly. You're fighting about these deeper needs and fears. And until you recognize and address those, you'll keep having the same fight in different forms. So what do we do? Start by recognizing when you're triggered. Instead of diving into the argument, pause and ask yourself, what's really happening? Then share the vulnerability beneath the reaction. So when I come home to all these requests for help, I feel overwhelmed, like it's never enough, and that scares me. Or when you need space and walk off without saying anything, I feel alone and unsupported. That sounds really hard to do in the moment. It is. It takes practice. But speaking from these deeper truths creates connection instead of conflict. You start seeing each other's needs and wounds instead of just each other's anger or passive-aggressive behaviors. And that helps us break the cycle? Yes. When you understand what's really driving the conflict, you can respond to each other's needs instead of reacting to each other's triggers. And before you know it, you've created a positive and healthy cycle of conversation.